to the State of Chaos, the topical variety comedy show that even Pauline Hanson rejected, fearing it would tarnish her reputation.
That's right. A better way to tarnish her reputation would have been at last month's Sexpo, Brisbane's longest running yet shortest lasting convention.
After 30 years exhibiting the latest in bedroom play, they underwent a surprising rebrand from Sexpo to Love X.
Oh, and much like how Christmas became Xmas when everyone stopped believing in God but still wanted to get their hands on the goods.
Yes, Ken thinks the rebrand could have better reflected his experience of love, but personally, I don't know if I'm rushing to buy tickets for the wanking alone in the shower while Mum heats up my Dino Nuggies expo. Aiden.
From getting your rocks off to getting your back blown out, you know, there's even more friends that you can make than ever in the ER.
That's right, it's flesh on flesh. A new AMA report shows that overcrowding in Australian public hospitals have only gotten worse this year, with understaffed and overwhelmed emergency rooms suffering from a shortage of hospital beds.
Yes, even just last week, the Mater Hospital had to turn away injured and dying children due to the increasing demand from our very own States of Chaos crew.
Yeah, I've been told our last show was so chaotic it resulted in 3 producers hospitalised. This actually happened.
Our beloved creator and series producer Josh had it the hardest. I just want to say that, you know, we're incredibly grateful that he was able to recover in time, though it is with great sadness that I must report doctors were unable to save that hairline.
A real travesty. But the show must go on!
Well, Sarah, has everyone recovered in time, though, for the show?
Fortunately, I've realised that the production budget allows for enough horse tranquilizer and adrenaline drips to sustain a small flock of elephants. So our crew is ready to go.
Let's also not forget about our hilarious States of Chaos housemates, Aiden, Kieran, Tam, and Sammy.
Yes, finally, give it up for our resident soloist, Zeph.
Well, you're injured too? What happened?
Mate, Sexpo was crazy.
Okay, well, I'm proud to hear that you finally got some.
Yeah, now to see what happens when you deprive a writer's room of food, sleep, and sexual gratification. Let's dive headfirst into that skit.
Cheers. Can't say I've ever done this with 2 people before.
Yeah, I can't really say that either.
Oh, lucky for you two, it's not my first rodeo.
I couldn't even begin to think what it would be like playing with 4 people and smashing parts.
Oh, let me tell you, I've done it with 4 before. It was rough, but after a lot of smashing, I somehow went on top.
I need to go and powder my nose. Don't start without me, boys.
Look, mate, there's absolutely nothing to worry about. I've done this plenty of times before, and I'll absolutely guide your hand.
I don't know the rules. I don't know where to put my hands. How many chances do I get?
Shh. Just relax, mate. I've done this plenty of times. I'm perfectly confident in your ability to smash. What do you say, a little practice around just me and you?
What if she hears us? Alright, quickly. Oh, I have my form. Oh, top form, mate.
What the fuck? I can't believe you started without me!
Perfect.
Yes, welcome to Roast of the Week, where our news commentary is just as tasteful as a cup of bleach.
First up on the grill, tickets for Paul McCartney's Brisbane concert have gone on sale in November, but you might have to plan for tickets to set you back at least $3,000 a seat.
That's actually great bang for your buck, mate.
Bang, I thought we were talking about McCartney, not Lennon.
No, not Lennon, mate. Wrong performer here. Because of that price, the music god himself will actually come off stage and give you a quickie.
In that number, he will twist, you will shout, and if you're lucky, you both just might come together.
In other news, a man in the US has died from contracting a rare brain-eating amoeba after swimming in a freshwater lake.
Symptoms are quite serious and include nausea, hallucinations, and shooting up in schools.
What can you do? American children can now add freshwater lakes to their list of things bringing down their life expectancy.
Jesus, that's why I spend my free time doing safe and healthy activities, like nangs.
Don't we all? Speaking of screwing over our youth, Greens rep Max Chandler-Mayer has called out the government spending and budget cuts in a recent parliamentary address.
Specifically criticising how the government is making more money off the interest on student loans than from taxing the mining industry.
But Sammy, you don't get it, mate. The mining industry needs the funds, you know? Like, how else will they keep up with their good work, you know, warming the earth, you know, destroying Aboriginal cultural sites? Or how about exhuming the next fossilised Australian Prime Minister from Adani's back pocket?
It's a mutually beneficial agreement as students need to work in the mines to pay off their hefty HECS debt anyway.
But that's all speculation, of course. In the end, there's lots of money to be made when upon graduation, when students have the opportunity to bend over and get fucked by the Australian government. I mean, $20 is $20, right?
Meanwhile, in the land of the free, the American military is investing its funds on matter of national insecurity, spending $84 million on Viagra this year alone.
Just look how far the military has
That's
come.
good.
100 years ago, our soldiers fought by stabbing each other with bayonets.
And now they're stabbing each other with their military-grade erections. This investment comes in response to Putin's soldiers all naturally packing 12 inches.
Oh wow, that's a foot long there. There is still hope, however, as the confidential intel confirms that Ukraine spies do know where the G-spot is.
Make love, not war!
All right. And that's it for this week's roast.
Now we turn to our undercooked and underage experts, Leo and Tyler, for the crappy DIY. Tonight the boys demonstrate their cooking skills and, by extension, the importance of touching grass.
Welcome, States of Chaos, and welcome back to Crappy DIY, where today we are making another recipe with shitty instructions. And today I have my good friend Leo here to help me out. Leo, how are you feeling?
Well, Tyler, I am so glad to be on the show. I'm just certain that I'll be carrying the team today, especially after your previous attempt at cooking.
Well, I'm going to pretend you didn't just say that. Today we are making spaghetti bolognese, and here are our shitty instructions. Leo?
What the fuck?
Let's begin. Meat. But I don't know how to chop onions.
You get 'em pasta, mate. How much did you add? You suck at cooking. You're an idiot sandwich.
It won't come out.
You gotta undercook the onions to let all the flavors get to know each other. You excited? Fuck off. Why am I doing this? I'm not even getting paid.
Herbs. Straight from the water locker.
Panini, you know? That's how they say sandwich in Italian. 10 out of 10. Who said this was a shitty recipe? He did.
And there you have it. The best fucking spaghetti in the world. It is so good.
Okay. See you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Back to the studio.
Welcome to the Chaos Review, the review segment that makes me scared to come back to the show every single day. What will we be reviewing tonight, Tam?
Well, seeing the unprecedented success of Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie, Mattel is rushing to release a new line of products for the older demographic of Barbie lovers who have been filling up cinema seats this past month.
Tonight we will take in an exclusive sneak peek at their upcoming mature, sex-targeted range, introducing Underneath the Dream House, 50 Shades of Pink.
Oh! Oh, you must have had a Barbie like that before, I think.
Yes, I had
you
the
don't seem
outfit
that
also.
surprised. Well, let's see. Well, okay, I've got a cue here. So Barbie loves to feel good. Turn up the vibes and join in the fun with your Barbie and me set. Let's compare sets, hey? What have we got? Oh.
Oh.
I hope the batteries are charged. Oh, hang on. I thought I knew how to use these things.
Oh. She is everything and he's just Ken. So tie him up like the stinky little man whore he is with the Barbie bondage.
Right. Thank you. Oh. Hey, can I have one on each foot?
No,
One for
no,
her.
this
I've
one.
got
Oh, she's
a little bit like
she is
handcuffs.
nasty.
They're broken now. Let's not use those
Barbie,
handcuffs.
oh, look at this.
Turn
It's
him
like Mardi
round.
Gras, look.
He's got no mound. I thought they made them with mounds these days.
Oh,
And
wow.
her boobs are shrunk too. What's with that?
Oh, she's like Streetwalker Barbie on Brunswick Street Mall.
Okay, well, I've got another one here, so let's see what Barbie's got for us today. He brings the Kenergy and she brings the pain. Tonight, this Barbie is a dominatrix. Note from the producers, batteries are sold separately. Children to provide Ken's moans. Kieran to provide... Oh, what have we got here? Might need glasses for that one. Oh, hang on.
Oh, you nasty Barbie. Nasty Barbie. Oh, Margot Robbie would not endorse this.
Oh, but I do, that's okay.
This didn't make $1 billion at the box office. This is dirty.
Oh, would you know that actually Barbie's knees can't bend, so I don't know how she gets all those rich houses and cars she's got because she can't get on her knees.
Oh, the poor cow. God love her.
Lucky
Go with
us.
Jesus, Barbie.
Yes.
Well, I think I need a minute to play with this off a camera.
How about that one?
Nasty. On another note, tonight's episode of Meanie and Chaos sees Tam getting extremely close and comfortable with DJ Ish, also known as Mind Cycle. We found him in his natural habitat, dumping some sick beats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special edition of Meeting in the Chaos. We have a very groovy surprise for you tonight. We have the very one and only DJ Ish.
Hello.
Hi Ish, my name's Tam.
Lovely to meet you.
Yes, lovely to meet you too.
Fancy
In
joining
your
me here.
very special office here.
Yes, this is my absolute favourite office. Right here on the dunny, so much inspiration.
What's your usual name? You go by Ish, but you have another name.
Mind cycle.
Minecraft. Exactly. What is some of this equipment? Must have seen some pretty special days in here, I have to say.
It's seen a lot of days
And out
a
there.
lot of nights.
Not a nights. What's the most amazing thing it's ever seen?
Oh, there's
Craziest.
a lot. There's some weird things this poor thing has seen.
Like,
Do you want-
hold it for me.
I can if
Okay,
you like.
right.
Yeah, so like,
Okay,
we'll
so
just
if
do
I
that
come in,
step
we
at a
can
time.
share the
can
space.
Share, so
Sharing is caring, isn't
sharing
it?
is caring.
Hey, what about your best dance move?
My best dance move? I'm behind the deck, so I just gotta use
No,
my
I want to see
shoulder.
one. I want to see one. Go on.
I mean, I can
You're
try
always
doing
behind
the
the deck,
worm,
so
but
you've
like,
got to... Yeah, go.
what about yours? Do you have a dance move?
I do actually, yeah. I don't think I have a neck bone.
Oh wow. Are you seeing that? Do you want
Can
to
you
try
do
that
it?
again?
Yeah, okay. Together. Where are you going to play next? And we'll see you on the weekend. We'll all go there.
I'll be playing on Sunday at a club called Wonderland, and you guys all are there. All got to be there.
Wonderland it is. We'll see you guys next week. We're going to wrap up now. Thank you very much for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you,
And
Paul.
we'll be out there with a few more interviews and back to the studio.
Affecting not just a notorious ex-president of the USA, fake news seems to be a big trend that spreads faster than that Richard Wilkins deepfake. But instead of committing homicide to our brain cells with the Today Show, tonight we should just be believing anything and everything we consume, because no one would spread lies on the internet. I mean, right? Right? Alrighty, welcome to the Chaos Deep Dive, where we expose the truth on subjects you want to know, from deep fakes to the Daily Mail. Now tonight, we're tackling misinformation. Now, how many of you guys have ever told a lie? I mean, come on, surely some people in the audience tonight have told a lie or something. I'm sure. Me, I've never told a lie, not one. I truly haven't told a kid on Fortnite I shagged his mum and dad. Definitely not, you know? Now, in 2023, the Minister of Communications, Roulette, announced that the Australian government would introduce new powers to combat misinformation and disinformation online. Unsuccessfully, however, this hasn't stopped my uncle posting 9/11 propaganda on Meta threads. Misinformation, though, through social media has really picked up in the last couple of years, as during the pandemic, ACMA's 2021 misinformation report found that 4 in 5 Australian adults have seen misinformation about COVID-19, and those have seen rely on social media as their main source of news. Coincidentally, these are the same people who have told us not to use Wikipedia and instead decide to consume their news through Sky News as their news platform. Got a bit of rhyme there. Which brings us to the 2023, where Tasman Senator and Murdoch mouthpiece Claire Chandler claims that Labor's misinformation bill is Orwellian, and if passed, will have dramatic effect on Australia's free speech, which is a bit dramatic since here at States of Chaos we don't believe in hoaxes and haven't been... Hey, who's that? Hey, shit, hey! All right, not too sure what happened there. Well, to tell us more about misinformation and the current cyber world we have, expert in AI and disinformation, Professor Daniel Angus of QUT. Welcome to the show, Daniel Angus.
Thank you everyone.
Yes. Now, early this year, ChatGPT became the new pop star of the internet in a sense, you know, maybe the bad boy of the internet, you know, like sometimes giving people the wrong information. Is it possible that ChatGPT, being the bad boy, is, you know, partying a little bit too much, if you get what I mean, my friend?
Well, we've parted on all of our information. That's the problem, right?
Yes.
So, you know, once the domain of cats and, you know, funny videos, the internet's just like rife with all kinds of information now. And ChatGPT has sucked up all that information. So, you know, you can get
everything.
Pretty much everything. Yeah.
So should I be concerned about some things that maybe a few years ago I uploaded by mistake to the internet? Is ChatGPT got that?
Well, you can ask it, right, and find out.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, as an active member myself of the Flat Earth Committee on subreddit, you know, how is it my responsibility to not distribute misinformation?
Yeah, well, there's the tell, right? So, yeah, look, I mean, the internet's a wonderful place, and let's start there. That it's a lot of amazing things. I mean,
I love it.
You're streaming this out live, and there's a lot of amazing creativity that happens. But
really is amazing.
As you've hinted out, there's a lot of bad stuff that happens too. And you know, the report you cited, some of our research contributed into that report, shows that we have to be vigilant online. And you know, I look around the demographic in the room here, and you're the demographic that's basically grown up with the internet. Right?
Yeah, we're used to it. We love it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And you've not known a world before that moment. So you don't know, and you know, before that moment, the trust that we placed in traditional media and news sources. And so what we've seen is a decrease in that kind of media diversity, and now we've got the internet to take its place.
You're an expert in this field, obviously, and I have read your paper, Human AI, Cooperation to Tackle Misinformation Polarization. Now, in this paper, you stated that you believe humans and AI could pull an enemy and become lovers, you know, almost like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing, you know?
Well, yeah, it's not too far-fetched. The idea here is that, you know, humans embracing...
You didn't say that. There's some misinformation for you that
the gist of the paper was that we can actually collaborate humans with AI to be able to actually do things...
Like a Terminator in a sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't really say Terminator.
Look, I've only got time for one more question tonight. And this is a personal one I wrote down. Deepfake porn. With the ability to, you know, overlay my face, you know, getting railed by, you know, Ken, you know, I love that stuff, you know. How do you reckon this will affect my Sunday evenings?
Look, I mean, these technologies allow all kinds of experimentation, creativity to take place.
I mean, who in the room hasn't experimented with it, you know? I mean, like,
I think...
Is it just me then?
I think the thing we need to really come back to, though, is issues of consent and boundaries. And, you know, particularly with these technologies comes great responsibility for all of us to use them responsibly and to not do harm with them. So I look forward to seeing the creativity that particularly you, like, you know, film students and others can put these tools to. But let's hope that that's, you know, those creative uses are good and productive and positive, and not the kind of negative bullshit we see out of Sky News.
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah. It's sad to see those powers make this show tonight, you know, unfortunately. But anyway, well, thanks for the time we have tonight, Professor. And the people watching live, actually, remember to fact check everything and beware of what you share online. Now, speaking of misinformation, let's hear from our mischievous little Big Talk correspondent, Edward, who took to the streets of Brisbane to spread his propaganda to the public.
Today I'm on the streets of Brisbane to see what people say about misinformation. What do you think about misinformation?
Oh my god. What's information? What's misinformation?
Why do you think people do tell misinformation?
I think it just gives them satisfaction to, feel rewarded that they're telling people about the good news.
Oh, I think to get some views on TikTok, like that one, right?
Or perhaps bad news, or they just get suckered into it themselves. So often that's what they want to hear.
Well, I think people should check for facts, like instead of just believing whatever people say, search up Google.
Did you know that 46,192 times 462,192 is 5,682,941?
Hell, search up ChatGPT. They'll have the answers,
Yes.
But yeah, I think misinformation is really bad for society in general because people believe anything they hear from people. So I just think people should just fact check. Yeah.
You see, I didn't know that, but that could be misinformation. So I wouldn't know.
It could
So
be.
I have to get a calculator.
Would you trust me to tell the truth?
You look pretty honest, so I would.
Do you think people tell misinformation to make people safe or to make money?
I think both ways. I mean, there's the perennial white lie, for example, that you might tell someone, but also to make money.
Well, I think people tell misinformation because they want to shift the public view towards a certain topic. It could be about politics.
Oh yeah.
The feminist movement. You know what I mean? Just an example out there.
Math question I told you was actually wrong. So, unfortunately, it's the end of Little Big Talk today. Well, don't trust everything I say, because out!
Do you have problems with nasty stains and grime? Then look no further than Chaos's one-stop magic multi-purpose mop. Forget everything you know about mopping from the past. And say hello to our new and improved specialised magic one-stop multi-purpose mop. Our new nanotech fibres are sure to pick up nasty and unwanted germs, leaving behind a beautiful finish. This shit doesn't even work. Why the fuck am I even here? Move. Weird ass producer too, what the fuck? It's so ugly.
What's wrong with it? It even had a look.
One of the greatest things about being on the show isn't just the producers supplying us with a lifetime supply of narcotics.
Although it helps.
No, it's that we're able to get out in the real world, push ourselves to the limits and try something new in Presenter Roulette.
Last week, Aiden showcased the hidden art behind stalling your car in a Macca's drive-thru with his first manual driving lesson. This week, Tam made the fatal mistake of telling us about her fear of heights, and we just couldn't resist.
My name's Tam and we are here tonight for the Presenter Roulette, which we are actually facing my fear of heights, lucky me. So the highest thing they could find in Brisbane was sending me up to the very top of the Brisbane Eye. The Brisbane Wheel is going to scare the pants off of me. So here we go, we're up there. It's the cheapest piss ball thing they could find.
Look at it from here. What if I get really scared and I fall out one of those little holes?
Here we go. Can I be in the middle so I don't have to be on the edge? Which side? That's not the middle, is it?
getting pretty brave, I think.
Oh, we stop.
What? Now we're swinging! So close, no, that I can.
I just do some three. Chan isn't coming back.
My little heart is doing little skips. In fact, big skips. Oh fuck, we're going again. This is very unnatural. Oh, maybe this door.
This one.
The relief. Thank you to the Wheel of Brisbane. What a fantastic ride. I'm much happier to be on the ground at the moment rather than up there. I have to say thank you very, oh, it was fantastic. Look at this, ready? Memories. Memories are forever.
Back on solid ground.
Oh, it's good to be back.
Did you manage to conquer your fear of heights?
If anything, I unlocked a new fear. The producers of this show.
I'm just grateful you made it out safe and kept our hospital visits in the single digits for this episode.
So far.
Yes, but there's no telling what they'll put us through next. Let's spin the wheel and find out whose dignity our TV gods will toy with next episode.
Oh, mate, don't worry. Maybe it's an internet lie.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Well, I've heard Ken has a voice of an angel.
No, not singing now. Please don't give them any ideas.
Sadly, that's it for States of Chaos tonight. But before we finish, it's time to check in with our musician, Zeph. Zeffy, what are you going to sing for us tonight?
I told you I was a musician.
You played a song last week. You're literally holding a guitar.
Oh, mate, that was just for the ladies at Sexpo.
What about your music, your shows? You post it all on Instagram.
Lies, man, lies. If I learned anything tonight, it's that everything you read on the internet is lies. And so it inspired me to write a song.
Oh,
Here we go.
Jesus.
Another one.
In the land of the internet, where rumors run free, fake news spreads like fire. It all drives us wild, but we've got a story, bizarre and absurd, about sex toys producers and a really black turd. Once upon a time, in a clickbait-filled land, a headline screamed producers' misfortunes unplanned. One small brain malfunction with 2 cams up the bum, but the story got twisted, they were off having fun. Fake news and sex toys and a producer's battle up. A tale so weird and the show almost fucked. But don't believe everything that you think you must read. Have fun at the Sexpo. Test driving pink anal bead. Now let's be careful with the things we share online. Fake news can cause chaos like a mom drunk on wine. Before you click forward, the verbal abuse you chucked, you'll end up like Donald and an ex-president fucked. Fake news and sex toys and producers battle up. A tale so weird and the show almost fucked. But don't believe everything that you think you must read. Have fun at the Sexpo. Test driving pink anal bead.
Thank you, Zeph, and thank you for watching us. Make sure you tune in to our YouTube channel at the same time tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.